wabarakatuh. Hello sir, how we are? All in good health and in good condition. Okay, alright, I'm Yulis Tianingsih. I'm from class 4A, English Education Department student, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teacher Training, State Islamic, University of Sultan Syarif Qasim, Riau. In this video, I would like to present material about the origin of human language according to Islam. To fulfill the task of the language instruction Islamic perspective course, which was guided by Mr. SISWANDI, S.PD.I, M.PD. Okay, without wasting much time, let's get straight to the materials. Alright, in everyday life, humans are never separated from language. When humans want to express or convey the will of their hearts and their intention and goals, they will definitely use the language they have, either spoken or written, or even sign language depending on the condition that allow it. Every human being speaks, and through language they can interact with others to fulfill their needs, and language is what distinguishes humans from other creatures created by God. Okay, not many people pay attention to the origin of language. Most people assume that language exists simultaneously with the presence of humans. So, where there are humans, there is also language, or language is given. So, linguists pay more attention to language form, language variety, language change, language form, language structure, language function, language influence, and then language planning, language teaching, language acquisition, evaluation, and so on rather than tracing the history of its birth. In fact, knowing the history of its birth will be able to obtain a complete understanding of language. So far, many experts have speculated about the origin of human language, but what they get is knowledge of the branches of linguistics, such as sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, anthropolinguistics, philosophy of language, and so on. As if not wanting to be left behind by previous experts, neurologists also study language, so that neurolinguistics and geolinguistics emerge. Lately, communication experts have also made language a center of study. On a micro level, sciences such as phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, grammar, semiotics, and so on were born. It is not surprising that language eventually becomes the subject of study by scientists from various disciplines. So, however, the origin of language or history of language remain obscure, and study of the origin of language is not as vibrant as other linguistic fields. Instead of concluding when language was first used by humans, linguists agree that no one knows exactly when language first existed, where, how to make it, and who started it. It is a common saying that the history of language began at the very beginning of human existence. Thus, the history of language goes on throughout human history. This is different in the perspective of the Quran about the explanation of where the origin of language are as described in the Quran, such as in the Quran Surah Al-Baqarah verse 31. The meaning is, and he told Adam the names object entirely, then presented them to the angels, and then said, mention to me the names of those objects if you really are true people. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 31. This verse explains that Allah told Adam names. These names can be said to be part of language symbols. There is no information on how the teaching learning process took place between Allah and Prophet Adam alaihissalam, but it is clear that the first human, namely Prophet Adam alaihissalam, learned language through the teaching and learning process. Not automatic tools were created. And however, there are language devices that have been created by God and installed in the human body, including mind, hearing, sight, mouth, throat, and so on. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for attention. I'm sorry for my mistakes. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.